turnaround of a story it has been for Excel, coming into the split as one of the best teams.
If Excel continues with the same mistakes, they're not going to be in a good position.
Maybe they just did it! Excel, they're looking to return the favour.
Thank you, I like your charm, by the way. So many memories of you and me being depressed while I see your face. So it's just like, I don't know.
I think the week has been going very well. We hit like a very low valley, but on the Tuesday I think the room became very lively again and we were just all ready to take on the fight and not let it get to our head. So practice went very well. I think we found our identity and we know what we want to do in all 3 games that are coming up. So I'm feeling a 3-0 based on just the team atmosphere and how we've really found ourselves. Every evening we have been reviewing scrims from the day before. Less emotions involved and just going over everything again and just speaking as a group on what we really want to improve on. And being able to speak about it when the emotions aren't as high as they are right after a scrim game. I think it helped us a lot. So we put in a lot of extra hours, but this week it has to be worth it.
How did that happen? That was not obvious though.
She broke up with Ryan.
No, then I was still there for that.
It's there already. She broke up with Ryan so she could be with Jake.
No.
No, she did that.
Yeah, this guy was right. She's all about betrayal and treachery.
Hello, guten Tag, the Excel team is there.
What a turnaround of a story it has been for Excel, coming into the split as one of the best teams after the Korean bootcamp ender, now though have fallen flat entirely.
Okay, you guys have to understand something about jungle.
Okay.
Either of your 2 items needs to be tanked item.
Yes.
Or you get 1 shot.
But you know, like War Drinker and this item is almost the same amount of tankiness.
No.
Because you get multiple
Yeah,
damage.
but then you don't go for the sword, the healing reduction.
No, but you go for the healing reduction one, so you can go to tank mid.
I can't stop losing to boys. Like, man.
You can stop backseating my build and get
But you said you made one of your 2 items.
Larson gets knocked up, Nuke dives across the wall as well, and Larson trying to dodge around this, but Excel have got his number, and they've got their man. First blood over to Nuke, he steals away the Cataclysm, and he's going to bring down the walls. A double for Nuke as Rogue advanced Cataclysm. Patrick, no flash, does have the exhaust. Odo going in as well. Patrick knocked back, Patrick taken out, and now Rogue can really open up. Colby's going to flash away from Nuke. Mark Kuhn looking for it as well, but the stopwatch from Nuke will only buy himself a second. Knocked back into the waiting arms of Larson as Rogue win the fight.
Hiding in the Baron pit, here goes Odoamne.
There's the stun, and there's the knockback. Mark Kuhn just locked up for an absolute year. Nothing the XL jungler could do to get away from that apart from just not being there in the first place. Cataclysm going forward, Larson going legendary, and Rogue looking for their 7th playoffs in a row. They missed 1, and Rogue are punching their ticket to playoffs.
I think we just didn't play some fights properly and we skipped some steps in mid-game, so we couldn't snowball our lead.
Yeah, I think we already made a few individual mistakes on like the 1st and 2nd Herald, but we were still in a really good position at the 3rd Drake. But I think a combination of us engaging on Rakan and putting a lot of spells on her when she had stopwatch up, and also then Talia getting a good catch. That combination like lost us the 3rd Drake and lost us a lot of momentum. I think with side selection and seeing what our opponents are playing, we should be really comfortable with what we're doing strategy-wise, and we should win both games. And then it's up to the gods whether we make it.
Yesterday's match, I think we had a good draft and good plan, but we didn't execute very well, so we lost. I'm still feeling confident. Today is do or die. I'm just really excited to play and see how well we will do.
I'm feeling fine about it. I'm a little bit stressed because we lost yesterday, even though we played pretty well in the early game. We face SK today, and we have a new chance to win, and we still have chances to make playoffs. So we are hopeful and we will try to take our chance.
I guess this split we haven't been handling the pressure that well since we had some terrible games. For me, I like to do my little routine before the game. Cold shower and meditation is what I do, and I think it helps me out a lot.
In best of 5, I think we can do better, and I think we are good enough to make a run and go to Worlds. If we manage to get to playoffs, it would be very, very important for us.
Well, sometimes when you play the game, you feel like you don't really play to win. Maybe you have a bit passive mindset. I think yesterday could have been way more aggressive and asserting to my teammates to do some plays or make something happen. So I want to change that today. Make sure that when I'm strong, I will step up in comps and in game and just do well, you know.
What a nice jersey.
It's game time.
That's a French.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
much. Like this.
Water.
Can you hear? It's the fucking fridge, man.
Oh.
Ah.
Sounds like a muffled crowd.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But it's in fact the refrigerator.
Excel is up versus SK, and when it comes to the standings and the stake, the teams are both tied at 7 and 9.
Stylistically, if Excel continues with the same mistakes, they're not going to be in a good position against SK.
This could be the end of the season for one of these teams.
Yep, he's right behind them. He's looking for a flank position here. Treat's going in as well. Marcoon very far. Oh! The base breaker onto 3, the knockback onto 2. Janix on the back line. Chelsea on a killing spree. Janix with the haymaker's going to get stunned up here by Finn. 1-1 chase so far. Patrick can open up with the Sivir. Certus, ricochet, boomerang, it's enough for Patrick, a double for him. Marcoon, healed, shielded, the Devour absolutely massive with a 3-man knockback! Nukeduck now stands alone, separates them with the Emperor's Divide and those bodyguards. Those soldiers did everything for Nukeduck. Gideus goes forward, Marcoon though, Gideus already dead, he's gonna tick, you have to feel, there it is! The minions end up on Excel's side, there's 2. The lasers of disaster spelled for SK their doom as Excel keep their hopes alive.
1, 2, 3,
I think we stayed relatively calm, like we didn't went into complete panic mode, but we also didn't stay calm enough where we could like actually close the game out cleanly. But yeah, I don't think we fully panicked, but I don't think we kept our mental fully in check. I mean, I think we can still win the game. I mean, looking at our games over the last 6 games, I'm very, very unhappy with how we play. I think very bad right now. I mean, I think we can win games against teams like Astralis. We should be able to win like a fair amount of games if we play well, but I think it's honestly just up to us to step up and then we win games.
We are looking at Astralis today. We have to win, and then we're going to pray that, well, preferably that Fnatic loses so that we directly qualify. But if Fnatic does win and Vitality loses to Rogue, we play a tiebreaker against them, which would be good fun. I don't think any one of us is really proud of the performance, but I do believe that if we make it to playoffs, we can fix what we're like struggling with right now. I have so much to say about the split, so it's really hard to really encompass that right now. It's such a strange roller coaster. I think the biggest thing is that we had a really good start due to the Korean bootcamp, but I also felt that some players burned out and started to underperform when the LEC break hit, and I think that was really the moment where the pressure was off the players, and I could tell that some of the players were really struggling playing on the same level that they did, and they even underperformed compared to their spring split performance. So that's where I was really worried about like their physical well-being.
I feel kind of whatever. I don't feel too much pressure because I don't know, we've already fucked it up so much that it's not even in our hands anymore. So just play the game. If we win, we might not make it. If we lose, we don't make it. So
you're cheering for Astralis, Vitality, and Fnatic. That's your favorite teams.
And why am I doing this?
Because you curse whichever team you cheer for. Whenever you're here, we lose.
The affair on our docket is XL versus Astralis. XL need to win to have any chance of making it into playoffs.
Fun start to the day, but so much riding on the line here tonight. 100%. There's teams that's going to be joining us for playoffs. There's teams that's going to be let out. And I mean, the stakes. We keep saying it, but I had never.
I smell some confidence on the side of XL, and it makes sense because they showed up when it mattered yesterday. And Finn and Mickey, especially when we had them on the desk, were super reflective of the recent struggles.
Are we going to get a 5v5 level 1? Is this going to decide XL's playoffs hopes? A 5v5 level 1, the Scion Q does a lot. Mantra Q will as well, they spot Mickey.
Oh, the knock-up! Swing smash comes in, the knock-up is huge, and already there's one! XL find first blood, they get 2 flashes and a heal as well. Kobe having to dash away. Gonna walk forwards here. Flash, handshake, there's the jump away. Marcoon look for the pillar here as well, but Kobe already so low. Patrick on the board now. Jonghoon forced away. Will flash underneath the tower, but a good kill there for XL. Chachi with the knockback, Kobe down to half HP. Stopwatch from Chachi, Kobe across the wall. Mickey loses 50% of his health as well, but Patrick's the one to step forward, and so many times he's stepped up in the past. The hostile takeover was perfect for Mickey, and as Kobe stepped in, Patrick takes him down. A triple for Patrick, Dale doing what he can, but only Jonghoon survives, and Nuke does make sure that doesn't last for long. XL have done their part, but they can only watch and pray to the gods of the Rift to see if they make playoffs today.
It was a very clean match. We got ahead early and never really lost control of the game. There were some mishaps here and there, but the control was always with us, so it felt good. I think based on the draft, they can push some lanes early on, especially bottom top lane. But after the level 1 and then during Summoners, they already didn't have that win condition anymore either. So for us, it was just free scaling. We played well, we capitalized as well on them not having flashes, so it was just a very controlled game.
Yeah, I mean, we are being chilling right now. We are just waiting for the games to finish and cheering for Misfits and cheering for Rogue, hoping we get a chance for either tiebreaker or just qualifying. It's a little bit nervous, but yeah, we're chilling. It's kind of nice actually. You know, when the game starts, I'm gonna be sitting like this. First blood to Vitality. First dragon to Vitality. Vitality takes in him.
Hi, Finn.
But then I'm like,
Finn,
yeah?
there's an 18.75% chance for 4 tiebreaker games. There's a 20% chance for 3 tiebreaker games.
But I think that's in America, by the way. Nice try. This guy. At this point, I'm not even happy. It's just like, I don't know, some relief.
You aren't even happy to go through.
No, at this point, we don't deserve it, I think. It's whatever.
We have the tiebreaker going on, so we still hope Fnatic loses so that we make playoffs directly, but otherwise we fight Vitality to the death.
It is now or never. Everything is on the line. If you win, you're in. XL came in today. They had to wait the whole day backstage just to wait if they're going to have to play a tiebreaker. When you think about XL, they came in strong at the beginning of summer, fell off so much during the rest of the summer, and then you have Vitality on the other side, who have just to get 1 win to get in playoffs. And now I don't know who has the edge.
XL, with the way they started out of this spring or this summer split, being so far ahead, only to drop the ball and not even make playoffs, there is so much pressure for both teams.
Mickey and Marcoon making their way around. That's a flash. Gold card. Death sentence. The flame to follow. Beautiful. First blood to Marcoon. Now the slicing nail to be scored backwards, and the bailout will buy just about enough time. That's the kill onto Alfori, and Finn still stands. Gwen is a problem, and so is Patrick. On Vitality. That's 1 backwards. Perks all of a sudden. He's going to have a kill. 2 for 2. Patrick's looking for another. That's a catch up to Marcoon. He lost his flash earlier. Find some time with that stopwatch. Teleport from Alfori coming in mid lane, but it might be too late. Not going to be able to get involved. There was stop. Nuke Duck interrupted the TP. Patrick gets himself a kill. The whirling meh strikes back. Nuke Duck's not done yet. Can they just finish the game? I think they just did it.
XL, they're looking to return the favor, get revenge. Vitality knocked them out in spring. XL knock them out in summer.
The super team of Vitality taken down by the surprise hit of Twink. 2022. Goodbye, Vitality. Excel advance to playoffs.
Yeah, it was a long day with lots of ups and downs, and we started off really well against Australis, and then the nerves came. I watched some games, and then we beat Vitality. We're gonna celebrate, party, drink, and we'll see what happens in 2 weeks.
Nice.
I'm going home to sleep, I think.
Okay, sleeping sounds pretty good. How are you feeling?
Pretty good.
You can